Hello everybody, good afternoon. Zena from iloverome. Welcome everybody. I just started with something nice, with some live music playing on the street. As you can see, I'm not wearing a mask, and this is something which is really, really awesome. Starting from yesterday, we don't have to wear masks on the streets anymore, so we are, let's say, free to walk around and breathe some fresh air, even because it's really hot and having to stay with the mask is pretty nasty. I'm here today. I'm sorry for the wind. I mean, no, the wind is okay. It's my hair that is flying around. I'm here because I want to show you some nice hidden spots of Rome and some nice things I wish you would enjoy. I'm at the moment here in Piazza Santa Maria in Trastevere. Can you see it? Hello, Pa Carnevali. Um, I'm showing you a little bit of this square. This is very nice and it's really, really relaxing at the moment because there is this street band playing some jazz. The square is really breezy. It's really, really nice to stay here. As you can see, Piazza Santa Maria in Trastevere. I just want to check out this place here. This is a place where, of course, people are having aperitivo because it's really the time for aperitivo. It's 7 p.m. here. So I just want to show you a bit more of this beautiful church, which is from I think I'm not a guide. Just want to make it clear. I'm just an art lover, and I love my city. But basically, this church is, I think, from the 10th century, something like that. Very ancient. You can see probably the mosaics over there. It's really, really beautiful. This is one of the most ancient churches in Rome, and for sure is one of the most beloved. Ciao, Davide! Davide, I miss you a lot. You could have helped me out with this. But I think that, I think that tonight I'm going to show more the atmosphere, more than, of course, giving tips on history and on art. We have babies playing. It's all very nice. As you can see here, there is a lot of nice vibes around. Again, this is Zena from Grey Line I Love Rome, and I'm here today to show you around here in Trastevere. What are Romans doing in a very hot summer day? Today is also a holiday here because it's St. Paul and St. Peter and Paul, which are the patrons of Rome. So basically today is a day off. You can see there is a lot of people. Let me see if I can zoom. There is a lot of people having aperitivo because it's the right time to have aperitivo. If you want to ask questions, of course, feel free to ask. If I can reply, I will be more than happy to help you out with that. Look at this. I mean, wouldn't it be amazing to stay here in this place? A lot of these houses, of course, became like bed and breakfast. There are many, many hotels in the area. So just to give you, let's say, an insider's tip, at night, mostly people come over Trastevere to have a drink, to have dinner. The square over there that you can see, the place where I started from, is the Piazza San Callisto, which is really, really nice. And there is a very famous traditional bar. It's not really a posh place or an elegant place. It's a typical bar from the neighbor, which is called Bar San Callisto. And as you can see, as you could see before, there was a band playing. This building is really nice. I was checking the details over there. There are some animals. I don't know if you can spot them. Look at that. Really nice. And so, what are we going to see? Well, today I'm gonna take you around and show you how is life here in Rome at the moment. People is really cool. Is having fun. As I was saying before, it's a holiday, so basically people is enjoying the city. An important thing here that I want to show you, this is one of those hubs. It's a pharmacy where you can either take a test, or if you're Italian, of course, you can also have a vaccine. Here they are doing the Johnson and Johnson. A bookstore, which is really nice. We always have to protect and preserve local shops. And okay, so one important thing, as you could see, I'm not wearing the mask because we don't have to anymore. But here, it's clearly indicated that once you get into a shop, you have to wear the mask, you have to wash your hands or use the gel, and always keep the distance. And you can stay maximum 6 people inside. It's really, really nice. This is also books in English. So if you forgot something, you can come over and buy something. This is really, really cool. Look at this. Amazing postcards. I think it's always important to find different kind of souvenirs once you come to any country, basically. I know this is a bit controversial, but I think it's kind of nice also to see this street art. Look at this. Isn't it cool? Street art with Santa Maria in Trastevere. Okay, so as I was saying, this area is really, really vibrant. There is always, always, always a lot of people. Now, being a traditional place also for the Romans, for the locals, of course, there is people around. We can say that the tourists are coming back a bit, not so much, of course. Look at this. This is one of those typical corners of Trastevere, which I find really, really beautiful. It's like a little square. Look at this. I'm gonna show you. I didn't pre-check the route, so I don't know what I'm finding. By the way, I think it's really nice to find out together. Vicolo di Santa Maria in Trastevere. We have Sofia Loren here. And okay, I get where we are. We are just, it's a little vicolo just by the church. And this square is really, really cool. Look at this. Oh, Laura, Kim Kardashian is also in Rome today. So let's see who has more followers. Well, if I see her, I'll try to get a selfie with her. Look at that. Wouldn't it be amazing to have like, oh my God, guys, I'm stopping here because it's windy, it's breezy. Amazing, really amazing. Okay, so let's keep on going. So I was saying, what are Romans doing today? Today is a religious holiday, so it's a day off because it's the St. Peter and Paul, so it's the patrons of Rome, and most of the people is on holiday. There was today is Tuesday, so mainly a lot of people has been taking like a very long weekend to enjoy maybe the beach or a short vacation. Everybody had a very hard time, as anywhere else in the world. So now people is trying to really enjoy and relax a bit. As you can see here, we have a nice place where people is having aperitivo or dinner. You know that here in Italy we have dinner pretty late, let's say later than in other countries, not as late as in Spain, for example. But basically, we have dinner at around 8:30. So you can have a happy hour. You can have an aperitivo, a spritz maybe. It's up to your taste. This is nice, Vicolo di Santa Margherita. Or we know that basically many tourists coming from Northern Europe or from United States as well, they tend to have dinner like at 6:30, 7 o'clock, and sometimes it's kind of hard for them to find a restaurant which serves dinner. But I mean, we are all longing to have those kind of tourists again. So it would be a pleasure to serve you also cappuccino in the afternoon if you wish, with pasta. That would be really a pleasure. Jokes apart, we will never be happy serving cappuccino after 11 a.m. By the way, this place looks really cool. I must check it out one of these times because I think it's really, really nice. The tables are very nice, kind of vintage. Ditta Trinchetti. Okay, I didn't have, I don't know them, so I mean, I'm not doing it for advertising. So here is plenty of restaurants. As you can see, there are many, many tables on the streets because this was like allowed by the government. They had more area, more room to put tables. So basically, anyone who could have a terrace, let's say an open air, a yard, something like that, they had the chance to extend the number of tables available. So it's kind of nice also to have dinner outside. And I can tell you that it's really, really nice. Today it was extremely hot, very damp. Now it's really cool, nice and fresh. So I would really be happy to have a dinner here now because it's really, really nice and fresh. Okay, we have this road. It's Via della Lungaretta. Cittadini. Okay, so I don't know if you are familiar with this area. Look at this. This is another one of those little corners of Rome, typical corners of Rome. Why? Because Trastevere is the traditional area where the Romans, when I speak about Romans, I'm not talking about ancient Romans, of course, I'm talking about the city up to the early 20th century. This was the popular part of the city because it was on the other side of the river. Trastevere means on the other side of the Tiber. So this was the place where the let's say the popular like let's say a poor area of the city. But this was true until more or less until let's say the World War II, because after the war, of course, look at this. This is cool. Look at this. This is a very ancient truck. Look, these are two barrels for wine. Because this place was a place where it's still a place where Romans come to have dinner. They come to enjoy the summer. Well, actually, it's very popular all over the year. You have also to think that these places have been closed for many, many months now, and so the economy is starting to revamp a little bit. Look at this car; it's amazing. This is, I'm not sure, I'm not very familiar with this car. I think it's a Topolino or something like that. It's a Fiat Topolino, I think. If somebody knows the kind of car, I would be more than happy. Scusi, questa cos'è? Una Topolino? Che macchina è? Giardinetta, okay, so okay, I wasn't getting it right. It's Giardinetta, which is I think typical from the 30s. Looks very, very old. 1930s. It's really, oh, look at that. Wow. Yes. Sì, sì, no, è bellissima. Ah, ok, va bene. Di che anno è questa? Anni 3? 50? 56, 1956. Wow. Grazie. And so this square is really nice because there are some restaurants. One of the one among my favorites is this one, Ibozzi, which has also a terrace. Again, I'm just giving some tips. I'm not getting anything from this. This is a very old hospital. You know that all the hospitals here in Rome was, of course, in let's say carried by the Vatican, by the Church, and this is one of the most ancient ones, Ospedale di Santa Maria e San Gallicano. And as a matter of fact, if I don't get wrong, this is specific for skin diseases. Everything, anything which has to do with the skin, it is very, very famous. And also here, as you can see, there are some very old buildings. I see that uh, my friend Lanfranca is following me, and ciao Lanfranca. Lanfranca who works with us. So this is a really, really nice place where you can actually have. AO, se entra da qua. Okay, so this means in Roman that AO is typical way we try to call attention. So it's hello, AO. You have to enter from here. So this is when you hear somebody saying AO or Bo, you can be pretty sure that is or her or she's from Rome. So this is another tip that I can give you. So I was saying that this place is very popular. It used to be pretty poor, let's say, but now in the last 40 years has been let's say friendly invaded by a lot of, for example, a lot of people coming from other countries who would like to come and live here. So a lot of foreigners, of expats, have been buying houses here, and this area has become, let's say that it became like the paradise for the expats living in Rome. I don't know. I think you have all of them in your countries. Again, we are packed with e-scooters, which are, let's say, a sustainable way to move around the city. But I must say that it's also pretty complicated because Rome is not an easy city to drive. So it's not really easy also to drive a scooter, but it's a good way to move around. There are also a lot of e-bikes around, so you can definitely think about this option when you come to Rome. If I don't want to say false, I give a false information. If I don't get wrong, this is the house where Dante Alighieri has been living, or something like that. Again, I'm not a tour guide, so I hope you will forgive me if I say something which is not totally correct. But I like to show my city around. Again, I'm Zena from Grey Line. I Love Rome. This is just a short walk that I'm doing to show you what you can do in Rome on a summer day, on a holiday like today. Remember that we do any kind of services in Rome and actually all over Italy. So if you need anything from a transfer to a tour, either in a group or a private tour, we can get you hotels, we can get you helicopters, whatever you need, we can do it. We've been in the market in Rome since 1925, so it's a very, let's say, well-grounded company. The building that you can see from here is the synagogue. That's the ghetto. It's I think one of my favorite parts in Italy, in Rome, and we are very close to the Tiber Island. That's it. That's you can see a building, and we have the river down there. And this is another hospital. As I was saying, this area is packed with very ancient hospitals. And this is the island which is in the middle of the river between what is considered the city center and Trastevere, because it's on the other side of the river. So this is the beginning of Trastevere. But the reason why we are here is because I want to show you let's say, the traditional way of enjoying Rome during the summer. You know that the Italians have a very long-standing tradition with ice creams, with gelato. This is something different, okay? So if you are familiar with Sicily, they have granita, which is one kind of, let's say, crushed ice with fruits or coffee or almonds. in Rome we have another way to call it. Listen to me repeat, is Grattachecca. Grattachecca is typical from Rome, okay? It's one of, it can be considered like, can we say, a street food? Yes, because it's kind of a rich way to get some refreshment and have a nice drink. Grattachecca. Okay, this is one of the most ancient grattachecca in Rome. There are some of them all over the city, especially here in this area. This is alla Fonte d'Oro since 1913. Let's see if I can ask some, if I can show you some tips on how to do it. Buonasera. Buonasera, sono Zena. Okay, so you can see here there are many lemons, oranges. Mi ripete il suo nome, mi perdoni? Il signor Massimo, okay. Mr. Massimo, who's the owner of this Grattachecca kiosk alla Fonte d'Oro since 1913. Then we're gonna see another one. And qual è il più venduto che fate come il lemon cocco? Ok, so Grattachecca lemon cocco, which is with lemon and coconut, right? E come lo fate? Sì, per favore. So, I'm gonna show you how it's made. Let me see if I can come closer. Okay, we have really a block of ice. Basically, it's a block of ice grated. So this is Grattachecca. Okay. So you can see that it's really handmade and really refreshing. And this is a place where all the Romans are coming to have, not only Romans, of course, also a lot of tourists, where they come to have a Grattachecca. Look at this. Okay, so you can see also here, this is Amarena Fabbri, which is a very traditional and well-known coconut. One very important information, I know that before it was very hard to find places to pay with ATM, with credit card. Now, pretty much everybody accepts digital payment because of COVID, of course. This is something that had a positive impact on the way we handle the payments. So this is something really important. I believe that it's something that could be of interest for everybody. Let me see if I can. Quanto costa? Okay, so this one goes for €2.50. Can you imagine? It's huge. This is very big, so it's okay, €3.50, which is really a good price for a refreshment like this. If you imagine that if you go to any Starbucks, a frappuccino doesn't go for less than I don't know, $10, maybe 8 or something like that. Okay, one thing that I've learned that you have to eat, not to drink, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. Let me just show you. Wow, amazing. Ma che c'è l'orzata pure dentro?
È aromatizzato.
Ah, ok.
E qui ha un sapore particolare per legarsi bene con il limone.
Okay, so it's kind of flavored also with it seems a bit like almond. It's a syrup, typical syrup that we have here in Italy. The most traditional one is lemon, but I think that this is something that is really cool. And grazie. That's very good. Now I'm going to check out another one. I'm showing my friend Lanfranca, who's actually having enjoying the lemon cocoa. I'm gonna check out another one, and I'll show you another part of Rome, which I think is really really cool. Also, I mean, the area is always the same. Of course, we are talking about Trastevere, but I think it's also nice to see different aspects of the city. Look at this, okay? So this is the Tiber Island. This is the Tiber Island, as you can see here. It's it looks like a ship. Actually, it's a ship in the river. We don't know. It seems to be an artificial island that has been, let's say, built sediments over the centuries, and it's always been a very important. It's like the heart of Rome, actually. Look at this. Okay, and there are also some. There is a kind of summer feast here. You can come. You know, this is something that it's really unexpected, because I didn't think that there was going to be this kind of celebration during the summer. But basically, it's good to see that the city is starting over with some events that can be very very exciting, because everybody has been, you see here as well, of course any kind of safety measures are maintained to keep the COVID away. But basically you have gel to clean your hands, you have to wear masks, you can stay here, you can enjoy a night out, an evening out. You have plenty of little shops. You can have drinks, you can have dinner, and I think that this is the best way uh, to take the city back, because we have been. It's been so hard. Look at this. There is a lot of people who's actually hanging out and spending some time there. We have to think that it's not since it's just really few days since we could go out without curfew. We don't have curfew anymore. We don't have to wear masks anymore. The vaccination campaign is going very well. For example, myself, I did Johnson and Johnson, so I've been covered from Johnson and Johnson here in Italy. Let's say that Lazio is behaving really well, but most of Italy will be covered by September. So this is something that I believe it's really, really important for everybody to consider when planning a trip back in Europe. You know that especially if you're coming from the United States or from Canada, Israel, well, Europe, of course, Schengen area, and also United Emirates, you can fly over. If you have a COVID tested flight, you don't need to do the quarantine here. I mean, you're totally free if you have the green pass, meaning that if you had COVID in the last 6 months, or if you had vaccination, of course, you are free to enter in Italy. I don't know if you've ever seen this area. This is amazing. This shows you how Rome is being transformed over the centuries, the years. This place is really amazing. This is Isola Tiberina, the heart of Isola Tiberina. If you go on the other side, you have the Jewish ghetto. Look at this house. I think this is one of my favorites here in Rome. Looks like a castle or something like that. And this is another kiosco. Here I'm having for sure amarena, because I love amarena, which is sour cherries. Okay, so you can see here Sora Mirella. Sora means signora, means Mrs. in Roman. Mirella is the name of the founder. This place has been here since 1915. So you can understand that it's very, very ancient. Ciao!
Semplice la voglia.
Allora, io sono Zena di Carrani, non so se ho parlato con te forse ok. Siamo in diretta, tranquillo, credo tranquillo, sì, easy. Is mixing up the ice, is preparing this with, okay, lemon and coconut. So can you understand when I say that this is the best way to chill out in Rome with summer?
Semplice.
Direi, no? So you speak in English, okay. What's the best seller? Lemon coco, okay. Here as well, we can say that lemon coco, which is this one with lemon and coconut, is the best seller. I don't know why. I prefer cherry sour, but I mean, it's okay. It's a matter of taste. Just to give you an idea, okay, this is the price list. You have to think that a Grattachecca, which is very big, it's only €3, and with an extra ingredient you have to add €1. So it's really, really refreshing. And I'm gonna get. Io ne prenderei una all'amarena, per favore. Ok? Sì, ottimo scelta, excellent choice. I know, I like it. Can I ask also a little bit of ginger, extra ginger, zenzero? Non c'è sta? Vabbè, allora niente, mi fido.
Questo è in
Ok.
assoluto il gusto più buono singolo.
Okay, so he's explaining that this taste must be as it is, plain, with nothing else. Normalmente i turisti ti chiedono misti strani? Mix strani ti chiedono i turisti? No, ti fanno consigliare? Okay, so he's saying that also tourists are really following the tips from him. I'm gonna try this right now. Quanto ti devo? Okay? Okay. So this is for me, it's offered, so ah, una cosa importante, scusa, si mangia, non si beve. Okay, okay, okay. So this is the real thing because as you can see here, I have no straw. So this means that I have to eat it, not to drink it. So I'm gonna eat a cherry. Mm. So, excellent. So, with Sora Mirella, since 1915, Zena from Grey Line Iloverome, I say goodbye. Thank you for following, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.